Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today, we're diving into something super important: data breaches in healthcare. You've probably heard about the recent CHC incident that affected over 1 million patients.
It's a big deal, and honestly, it's a bit scary. So let's break it down. So what exactly happened with CHC? Well, on October 14, 2024, hackers got access to their systems. It wasn't until January 2, 2025, that the breach was actually discovered.
Can you imagine? All that time, sensitive information was just out there. What was stolen? Personal details like names, birthdates, and addresses, plus medical records and health insurance info. Thankfully, this wasn't a ransomware attack, but, that doesn't make it any less serious. Now, if you think your data might have been part of this breach, you need to be vigilant.
CHC is offering 24 months of free identity theft protection, which is, like, a relief, right? They've got services that include credit monitoring, cyber monitoring, and ID theft recovery. You'll get notification letters starting January 30th with a QR code and enrollment code for IDX services. Make sure you enroll by April 30th to take advantage of this. Let's talk about some best practices for securing your data moving forward.
It's crucial to stay on top of your personal data usage. Utilize those credit monitoring services. You should also consider activating credit freezes and fraud alerts.
Be skeptical of unsolicited requests for personal info seriously. Don't fall for phishing attempts. And avoid clicking on suspicious links. It's just not worth it. Now, if we look at the context of the CHC incident, it's not an isolated case.
Other significant breaches have happened, like the UnitedHealth Groups Change Healthcare breach that affected nearly 190 million people, or the Ascension Health breach, impacting about 6 million.
These events really shake patient trust, don't you think? It's alarming to see how vulnerable our personal information can be. In conclusion, it's super important to be proactive about safeguarding your personal data.
We've got to stay vigilant and aware as cyber threats continue to rise. It's kind of overwhelming, but we can't let it paralyze us. So, I want to encourage you all to take these matters seriously.
Subscribe to keep up with more updates, like this video if you found it helpful, and definitely comment below with your thoughts or experiences. It's a lot to process, and I know I felt a wave of anxiety when I first heard about this.
I mean, our personal information is so crucial, and it's hard not to feel violated. But amidst all this, we can learn to be more cautious and aware. We can take control of our data security and make sure we're not just passive victims.
It's a reminder for all of us to stay informed and proactive. And, I'm grateful for the resources available to help us navigate this situation, even if it's just a small silver lining.
Thanks for listening, and let's keep the conversation going. Stay safe out there.